Hello YouTube, this is Bash bringing you here for Krash Season 11 Arceus Division. We are up against Krypto and the Amityville Ampharos. Now, Krypto is a really good battler, by the way. Just saying, he's the only other person in the league that has two top divisions championships under the belt in Krash. So I believe that's right. Yeah, I think that's it. Which is like kind of an insane task. So something to keep in mind at least. Now, Krypto is also on top of that has a pretty good matchup against me. Not even gonna lie. There's a lot of things that like give me a lot of difficulty. So I'm just gonna go, and to be honest, I will say this preference beforehand. I think this prep could work what I did, but I did not have as much time as I usually do for this week because my time this week was very limited because I had a lot going on IRL, which Krypto knows full well. I guess without further. Oh, one more thing. Krypto is a little stinky poo kind of thing, you know? Let's go into the matchup now after I said that. Should be appearing on your screen. Krypto's team has Terra Fairy, Gouging Fire, which is so broken. Probably one of the best Terras we allowed in this league this season. Mega Dancy, Necrozma, Weavile, Skarmory, Nidoking, Blastoise, Terra All, Ferrograff, Scyther, and Hisuian Electrode. My team consists of King Gambit, Mew, Terra Fairy, Garchomp, Talonflame, Glamora, Terra All, Hariyama, Superior, Mega Blastoise, Porygon 2, Bellibolt. Now, I don't know if you've seen last week or a couple weeks ago, but there is a Pokemon on my team that has decided not to hit its moves. So I'm just gonna give you. I'll go into that in a bit, but it isn't that bad in this matchup. But I feel like I don't want to bring it because of that almost. But I'll say that for now. But some of the big threats they have: Terra Fairy, Gouging Fire is insane against my team. Just really scary. I don't really have a good ways to really stop it too well. Just because of the fact that my way to pressure my fairy types is Glamora and King Gambit, and King Gambit just gets wrecked by a fire move, and Glamora is like dies to EQ, or could die to plus. Depending on what kind of offensive set it is. If it's offensive, it could die to a +1, definitely +2 Dragon Claw, I'm pretty sure, from Glamora, so that's something to keep in mind. I need to double check that calc though, but Mega Dancy, very scary too. My Steel does not risk Fairy. My Fire type gets ruined by any sort of other stab move from Mega Dancy, and my last Fairy Resist, Glamora, dies to Earth Power. So that's rough. I don't have really that much of a switch in. The best switch in I have right now at this moment would have to be either Porygon 2 or Bellibolt at the moment, but as you see, Bellibolt doesn't really have that good of a matchup either. Nidoking is kind of annoying for it. Hisuian Electrodes, even though we kind of wall each other, but the best I could do is like Toxic it, and then if they pivot into Mega Dancy on the Toxic, I'm in a really bad shape. I don't really do much to Gouging Fire. If Gouging Fire is sub, I get ruined by that. Bellibolt literally gets swept by that. So, Necrozma, of course, really good Pokemon. Love this Pokemon, but I hate playing against it. Very difficult for me to break down. It really kind of just needs like, it could really realistically run like 3 attacks, Dragon Dance or something like that, to hit my team with like Brick Break, Photon Geyser, and then like X Scissor to hit like Mew, or some way to hit Mew, like maybe Knockoff or something like that. Could be really good for it. So something to keep in mind. Weavile is kind of interesting. I don't think it should come. It might come because of the fact that like Garchomp's there, but I'm Terra Fairy, so I could just tear out of it. The ice weakness. Mega Blastoise is able to wall that, to be honest, so that's the one good thing we have going. But it could also be really helpful for them for avenging like Superior if it gets out of hand, and for knockoff support for the Porygon too, which is something to keep in mind as well. So yeah, and it's also the fastest Pokemon on the and the only thing that I outspeed with it is Talonflame, so that's kind of annoying too. So yeah, Skarm is definitely coming. It should come at least. It could deal with Garchomp pretty well, other than if I go special fire coverage. Basically making Garchomp kind of not that good offensively per se, unless I go like a special set, but then it struggles against other things too. Skarm is also nice for a Fitzbidef. It could possibly try be able to help with like Glamora. It's also really probably one of the best ways to deal with Superior if they don't want to worry about getting glared by the gouging fire. Other than Fergraph is a really good answer too, but we'll get into that. But yeah, Skarm is probably one of their best ways to answer King Gambit as well. Like at least defensively. So yeah, Nidoking, very good Pokemon. I could see it coming. I could also not see it coming. I do know there's a chance that if he brings Nidoking, it would be sub Super Fang Taunt because of the fact that I know that he said that Volume would run that set with Nidoqueen against me, and they didn't. And so Nidoking is like pretty much a similar thing there. So I could possibly see that coming, which would be really annoying. But yeah, Porygon 2 is probably the best switch in to it on my team. So we got to keep that in mind. Blastoise, could see coming. It's probably their best defensive switch in to the Mega Blastoise. And if they don't want to run hazard removal on Skarmory, they probably should bring Blastoise because of the fact that I have like 3 really good hazard setters and Mew, Garchomp, and Glamora. So I feel like it's likely, especially if they want to keep rocks off the field so they could utilize a different item on Gouging Fire. So that's just something to keep in mind at least. I'll also mention for Nidoking, they might bring it also to absorb T-Spikes, but I don't know. They also could use it as a lead to deal with Glamora lead is kind of another thing I thought about. Fergraph, feel like it should come. There's a chance it could. I think Terra Electric is very likely, and that way it completely walls Superior because it can run Sap Sipper, Terra Electric, which means it's really difficult to beat down. It also could be used by a faster like different Terra type in to deal with King Gambit. It's just really difficult for me, and I think that will come. But like then again, if they Terra that, they're not tearing Gouging Fire. So I don't know how I feel about that because I feel like they should Terra Gouging Fire for the Garchomp revenge possibility. So yeah, Scyther could come, could also not come. I feel like it's actually pretty good against my team. Bellybull's probably the best way to deal with it. Or Talonflame, I guess. But like at the same time, like he doesn't really like it, and in fact, I have Hazard Stacks could prevent him from wanting to do that as well. But yeah. Last but not least, Hisui Electro outspeeds everything on my team, and it's really annoying because if it runs Thunder Wave for Superior, it's going to be really difficult for me to deal with this thing. Garchomp could probably switch into it, but I don't really know if I wanted to. So, yeah. Yeah, so I guess let's go into some of my thoughts going into this match at least. Yeah. I thought about a couple of different things I wanted to do. I may change some things, but I really doubt it because of just the time wise I have for things. I thought about bringing. Actually, let's go into the team. Sorry, I'm all over the place. It's just been a really weird week. Let's go into the team or bring it at least. So, up here on our screen here, we got Mega Blastoise leading off the team. Rest, Sleep, Talk, Water Pulse. I might change that to Scald, but for right now, I'm going Water Pulse. This is my designated Gouging Fire answer / Weavile answer. You can also help with Scyther too. This thing does really a lot for my team, and I think that's why I kind of really want it for this game. I could have gone offensive because offensive looks really good as well, but I just really needed a good answer to Gouging Fire because this is like, otherwise I'm like kind of screwed, to be honest. So this is the best I could come up with, at least with the team I have. So I should have run Air Balloon just to like with something though, just to mess with Krypto because I know he got pissed last week because of Sketch's Heatran Air Balloon. So that's something to keep in mind. But yeah, so we're going with that set. just here, you know, Suicune, but without Suicune. You know what I mean? So next we got Porygon 2, Recover, Tri Attack, Thunderbolt, Teleport. We're running download this week. I feel like the download boost is better this week, especially since I'm probably going to get it off on like Skarmory, maybe in Necrozma, like stuff a lot of, because my team is very physical leaning, I think, except for like a couple months, so I feel like I'm going to be able to get the special attack boost better, and I feel like they should, if they're going to go mixed Mega Nancy, they should go minus special defense over minus Fizz Def because of the fact that I have King Gambit and Hariyama priority, which is like the big thing. So Recover, Tri Attack, Thunderbolt, Teleport. Yes, I don't have coverage really to hit Mega Nancy. Thunderbolt's the best way I can hit it. Considered running Iron Tail, but I have a way. My next Pokemon hopefully is able to deal with two Pokemon over, as you can see. It can help at least revenge it at least. So I'm just keeping that in mind. So I just need some chip off on Mega Nancy, and then I could be able to finish it off with another Pokemon. So this is literally here to help against Mega Nancy. It helps against Nidoking. Can help against Blastoise if it's like Shell Smash. It can help with Farigiraf. Like there's a couple of different things. The Soothing Electrode is what it's also for too. So yeah, I feel like Teleport's really nice to get out and try to get some momentum into some of the breakers. Now this next Pokemon is one of them I'm trying to debate about switching. It's Glamora here. Power Gem, Sludge Wave, Earth Power Memento, Choice Specs, Toxic Debris. Now their rock resist is literally Nidoking. So this is kind of why I was thinking about bringing this, but like, I don't know, because originally I was Rock Polish Meteor Beam, but I felt like it was really difficult for me to find a way to get it off, and then also Skarmory is sturdy, and like I don't want to deal with those shenanigans. So I felt like direct damage is really nice. But then, like, I thought about it, and, like, Scarf could be good, too. Like, that's another thing I was thinking about. But then I don't know if I'm able to break down Skarmory enough with the Scarf, I guess. So that's something to keep in mind. But so I may change the setup. This is one of them I might change. Might give me a way to... I also, like, I'm outsped by Gouging Fire, so, like, if they go, like, speedy. So, like, that's something to keep in mind as well. So I can't really heavily pressure it. Like I just unless it's slower or like bulkier, and they don't have a way to kill me. I do a shit ton to Gouging Fire though, which is really nice. To both Terra types, which is really nice too. Scarf would be really nice though for like Mega Nancy and stuff like that. Weavile, Soothing Electrode. So maybe I will change it. Actually, let me check. Cause I'm really curious the damage output right now. If I go Scarf or Specs, on the Skarmory specifically, because like, okay, yeah, if they're Sped F Scarf, they take 2 Scarf Power Gems, but they don't if I'm Specs. Because this is also giving me a good way to revenge Scyther too. Also, that's another reason why I don't know if they bring Scyther because of Glamora. Huh. Well, I guess I'll just let you guys know if I do change it. We'll see. Memento's kind of nice because of the fact that I could get like set up with something. You'll see my last 3 Pokemon are actually set up, so that's kind of nice. I didn't feel like I really wanted a 4th move. I didn't want to be locked into like Stealth Rocks or something like that. So I felt like this was the best way to handle it. But yeah, this thing hits incredibly hard. Also, this could help. I don't know. Actually, you know what? Another thing. I don't know if I do enough to Nidoking without not Nidoking, Necrozma. Yeah, I don't. You know, I'm gonna probably stick with Specs. But I'll let you know if I change it. So yeah, I consider switching Earth Power to Flash Cannon, because of the fact that like Flash Cannon would be better for Mega Nancy, but like or but I think it's fine. I think it's fine with the way we're running, so yeah. Next, we got the European champ. We got Bull Punch, Drain Punch, Earthquake, Bulk Up, or Thick Fat, so that we could try to help out against Gouging Fire as well. We're Terra Ground this week. Very interesting. I went with this because of a couple of different things. One, it was the best way to hit Gouging Fire without getting like wrecked by Nidoking, even if it Terra's Gouging Fire. So that's why I was considering, because Bullet Punch does not do enough. So that's something to keep in mind. It's also nice because Ice Shard doesn't even do that much to me anyway because of Thick Fat, so I'm still resistant. Like it's neutral to me if I Terra Ground, so something to keep an eye on. It's also another reason why I don't think Weavile will come, because Thick Fat plus Fighting type, like he does not have do well against that. But Bullet Punch, Drain Punch, Earthquake, Bulk Up. I don't have any speed investment, meaning that the biggest worry for me at the moment is Blastoise and Hisuian Electrode, which I don't know if they'll bring them or not, but I need to keep that in mind. Right now I have enough so I don't get two-shot by Surf from the defensive Blastoise when I'm Terra Ground. But if I'm Terra fighting beforehand, that's kind of nice. If I don't Terra beforehand, that's kind of nice for my part too, because then I could kind of deal with it. He'll probably beat it 1v1 and he doesn't want to Scald burn me in case I am Guts. So that's something to keep in mind. Because I literally brought Guts last week, so I don't know if he brings that or not. So yeah, it's something to keep in mind though, going into this match. Next, we got Mew. May change the setup. This is one of the other Pokemon I'm considering switching up. Nasty Plot, Psychic, Thunderbolt, Vacuum Wave, Citrus Berry. Citrus Berry, so I could take the Moon Blast, get the Citrus, put me out of range of another Moon Blast. Hopefully, from Mega Nancy. But Nasty Plot is pretty good offensively. Like, they don't really deal with it too well. I decided to go Thunderbolt over, like, I was originally Dark Pulse on this instead, but I felt like Thunderbolt was more necessary to hit Skarmory to try to put that down, because Skarmory could be really annoying. Obviously Necrozma is kind of scary against my team at the moment, but I don't know if there's much I can really do about it, because the best way I could deal with it probably is Roar Mega Blastoise at the moment. But Thunderbolt still does a decent amount, to be honest, and the fact that like Necrozma has that ability where it's like it reduces damage from super effective hits, right? I was like, maybe it's not really worth running Dark Pulse. Rather make sure they destroy the Skarmory, I think, in this match. And Fergraph might Terra anyway, so yeah. Thunderbolt is better also for Blastoise, because I want that sort of dealt with for Hariyama anyway, so I felt like it was probably the better choice anyway. Vacuum Wave is for Weavile, or to pick some things off like Mega Nancy kind of situations, or even Hisuian Electrode if I want to, or Blastoise if it's Shell Smash, so that's kind of a nice idea too. May change the set again, but yeah, I think I'm going to stick with it. Last but not least, we got Talonflame here. Again, I'm considering switching one of the moves on the set, but right now we're Brave Bird, Temper Flare, Steel Wing, Sword Stance. I believe Temper Flare doesn't make what's it called, contact. So that's part of the reason I kind of liked it here, because of the fact that like, yes, like I don't have to deal with Rocky Helmet Skarm. Oh, it does make contact. Ooh, then is that even worth? Because like, okay, so the reason I was thinking that is like, I don't want to like, in case I want to keep that Gale Wings up, right? That could be really clutch. But if that's the case, like, I might run Flame Charge instead. How well does that hit Skarm though? And if they're Terra Electric Fergraph, that's kind of annoying. Terra Flare Blitz. Skarmory. Dude, +2 doesn't even two-shot. Oh my god. If it's Fizz Def Skarm, which I don't know if it will be, to be honest. Yikes. What about Spidef variant? Ooh, okay. I don't know. Flame Charge would be really nice to make sure I outspeed Hisuian Electro the next turn, but I might still keep it with Temper Flare, just because of the fact that I feel like I wanted to be. I need enough damage to hit Skarmory. It's like a whole 25 different base power. I thought Flame Charge was base 60 for some reason. Now, Temper Flare also 2 shots, max HP for Graph, Terra Electric, so I think that's probably worth to still keep the Temper Flare. But the reason I'm saying Temper Flare is because of the fact that I was thinking about keeping the Gale Wings in case Hisuian Electro comes out. Steel Wing is literally just there for Mega Nancy. I guess it could hit Gouging Fire, but like, I don't know if it does even more to Gouging Fire, to be honest. So that's something to keep in mind. But last thing, just want to check. Gouging Fire, Fairy. Yeah, Brave Bird always does more. So yeah, this is the 6 we're going to go with. I'll let you know if I make any changes. Some things I want to keep in mind. Garchomp was the Garchomp is taking a bench after what the performance it had been the last 2 out of 3 weeks, where it literally can't land scale shot. So you're sitting right on that bench, buddy. I'm not dealing with this shit again. I'm sorry. Maybe for the next week or the last week of the regular season, but I'm not dealing with that shit again. Also, I just didn't have a great matchup with Skarmory there, to be honest. And Mega Nancy outspeeding, Weavile, just a lot of different things. And plus, I want to tear the Hariyama this week. Superior was on the team originally. I switched it off. Superior felt like it could be really good with like a Leaf Storm, like Dragon Pulse Taunt subset, which could have been really nice. The only thing is I really got worried about the Furgraph. If it's Terra Fairy too, also that's another thing. Like I am so screwed if I ran that set. So with like Sap Sipper, if it's with Sap Sipper. So yeah, that's why I was just like, I don't know about this one. But it could have been really nice. Let's see, King Gambit. Consider King Gambit as like a lead set with like Sash. I was like almost like Iron Head knockoff or like Stealth Rock Metal Burst. Metal Burst was to catch the Skarmory off guard and be able to bring that to like Sturdy or like just anything, because like Mega Nancy, Gouging Fire, stuff like that. I felt like it was really good. Could have been really good to deal with, like to at least open up the game. And Rocks could have been really nice for like Scyther and Gouging Fire, which again I'm not bringing hazards. My hazard setters, I'm a little scared of Mega Nancy just leading to with like to just like pressure them. So yeah, that's the team we're going with. Well, we're catching the match, I guess. And we are back. Good luck, have fun to this little freaky boy, the furry boy, you know, all the names. Wait, we're gonna play a meme part 2. We're gonna put this in. Oops. Okay, so that's not actually. I'm gonna mess with Krypto with that. Okay. I'm kidding. Wait, no, come back. It was a joke. You didn't look. You should have. Bro, I'm calling a forfeit win. Forfeit win over Krypto. Oh my god. This man really doing this to me? Oh my god. Okay. Got him. Okay, I'm gonna send it again. Okay. Good luck, have fun. Oh my god. Dude. You see the names? Okay. So now back onto topic. Mega Nancy. Gouging. I knew they were being Terra Electric. Oh, maybe I should have brought Fire Blitz this game. Terra Fairy. Stoice. Farig. Wrath. Weavile. Skarmory. And Furgraph is Terra Electric. Okay. Let's see. I think I'm just gonna leave Glamora. Did they lose Skarmory? Perfect. For me. I'm just gonna power gem this thing. They don't have a rock switch in right now, so it's gonna take a million. They're definitely Sap Sipper, Furgraph, Terra Electric to deal with that Superior, by the way. Oh, this is even better. Oh, that's AV. That took nothing. Okay, maybe it's just spit F. Still, I'm taking the damage on this. I don't care if, because he's not going to kill me here. And I get another power gem off here. And if they flip turn, that's fine with me. They're spit F. Two. They're like some, mostly spit F. Max HP, max spit F, like maybe Void or something like that. Surf will never kill me though. And if you want, and I get T spikes up if he doesn't. And I think this is like, if, yeah, that's basically dead. It's Citrus, sucks, but T spikes go up, fantastic. Flip turn. Yeah, it's about right. They got a higher roll, but he got a higher roll, but it's fine. Did we replug? Wait, Don. Don, did you replug with correct one? Just checking. I'm just making sure. Like for live battle. I bet. And yes, it is. Krypto. I got scared and ran. Okay. I'm going to Porygon 2 here. That's always my switch in here. Porygon 2 comes in. Get the special attack boost. Nice. Mega Nancy comes out. Diamond Storm. Does he get the defense boost? Nope. Fantastic. I get the special attack boost too. Probably just like not invested. You know, Thunderbolt's kind of free, but I also gouging could come in. Kind of like Thunderbolt. I think Thunderbolt's kind of fine. Yeah, I kind of like Thunderbolting here. That's fine. He struggles to switch in right now. Diamond Storm, probably mix. I'm just gonna recover here, if that's the case. If he gets up spikes, I'm okay with that. That's not the worst thing in the world for me at the moment. Let's see. I'm just gonna recover here. I have the special attack boost, which is really nice too. Hey, the replay. I'm just gonna recover one more time. There's no point in me not recovering there. He's just gonna get up another spike, which is fine. But things are poisoned. I'm at +1, which is fantastic right now. Yeah. They still have 2 spikes. That's fine. Mega Nancy's down though, which is fantastic for me at this point. Blastoise is really weakened. It's not boots also, so T spikes are up. It's gonna get poisoned on switching. Skarmory could come in. Weavile is probably what's gonna come in here, to be honest. I'm surprised they brought Weavile. I think I go Mega Blastoise though if Weavile comes in. I could save Hariyama. Because Hariyama's looking pretty good in this endgame, I think. Especially it's Terra Electric, but it's probably going to Terra Fairy there, gouging, to be honest. I'm in a pretty good position, though, I think, at this moment. If they go gouging fire, I think I teleport out. I kind of want to go Glamora every time you go Skarmory, though. But if Skarmory comes out now, I want to Thunderbolt it. Bring it low. A good position though. Mega Dance's down. Yes, he got 2 spikes up though. 2 spikes up, but it's not the worst thing in the world. You know what looked really good too? This Mew. This Mew looks really good too. Gouging is kind of the biggest issue for it right now. I guess for Graph 2 could be. Here. I forgot how long Krypto takes on turns too. He's such a Johnner, you know that? I'm just gonna flame him during this entire video, by the way. But yeah, he's such a Johnner. He takes, I mean, we've definitely seen worse in terms of taking time and turns, but Krypto's probably thinking, I think he should go out to Weavile here, which makes the most sense to me. Yep. Gets poisoned, fantastic. I'm going to go straight out to Mega Blastoise, I think. Even if not Mega'd yet at this moment. Like, he doesn't do anything to me. Yeah. He's Life Orb too. He's Life Orb knockoff. Oh, wrong one. He's Life Orb. To 26%. So by Mega. I think I just rest here, Mega and rest. I'm gonna keep this thing healthy. Cyberduck. I don't know how much I need Cyberduck anymore, technically speaking. So I could teleport out and get into something to put pressure on his team. Could also go Glamora and Memento. That's not a bad plan for setup later, though. I'm gonna go Porygon though. It is Nasty Plot. Okay. It's Nasty Plot. Let's see. It's Nasty Plot. It's gonna do a lot. But I think Tri-Attack is fine here to do as much as we can. They are Nasty Bot though. I'm gonna try attack here. They can't be. I also still have Gale Wings intact, right? I'm Gale Wings is set. Yeah, I am. In the worst case scenario, if they are set up, which I don't know if they can afford to be set up. Even if they are, I think I should be able to beat that. Psychic / Hyper Voice is probably the best way to hit me too. So this T-Spike being up is really clutch right now. The only thing I need left to get poisoned. I'm just gonna recover here. My Hyper Voice. I didn't do enough as I thought I was going to. 32%. They're offensive. They're not offensive, I guess. Interesting. They're not that invested, I don't think. Oh, maybe I have to wait. Never mind. They're not fully offensive, at least. I'm just gonna recover one more time. Even if they Nasty Pod again. I'm perfectly fine with this. I know that Krypto's going to complain about B stalling, and I'm not even going to deny I am with Mega Blastoise plus P2 at this moment. The biggest issue right now is that gouging fire, though. I need to make sure. I'm really hoping it's not boots. Reporting right now. I'm reporting. So, Blastoise comes in. I'm thinking about the best way to handle this at this moment. Because our Blastoise comes in here. Do I teleport out? I don't know if I want this in against their team. Is the issue. Huh. What's the best way to play around this? Maybe it's getting Mew in here? Teleporting Mew and Nasty Plot? I think that's the play. They do Rapid Spin. Go here, and I Nasty Plot up here on Blastoise. It is Rapid Spin 2. They roar, which sucks, but it's not the worst thing in the world. But I do burn a turn of sleep, which I wanted. They roar. Let's see. Gouging's so scary right now for the team, though. So I need to be careful about that. That's the one Pokemon I'm so scared of right now. Drawer. Kind of wish you got me into Glabora there, actually. But that's fine, too. I think he has to go Gouging or Skarmory. He can't go Weavile. This thing never beats Weavile. Never beats this. At least he hopes. He does go Gouging. I gotta Sleep Talk. Hope for a Roar. Is Dragon Dance. I did a good amount. He's definitely offensive. I'm just gonna Roar. I did a good amount. He's offensive though. For sure. Huh. He's Scale Shot. Interesting. His Scale Shot. He's White Herb. Roared it out. Fantastic. I'm just gonna rest up again. I'm keeping this thing healthy. Scale Shot. Does he beat this? I'm just gonna sleep talk. Really? Damn. Okay. I guess so. Sure. You want to? I mean, I think there's an out, but you'd have to sack off his entire team. Up to you then. Up to you then. Oh man. I'm sorry that it had to end like this. I brought a more stally team, but I'll click. If we can. Pulse. Let's click water pulse again. That kind of got a little annoying, but I'm fine. I've got Brave Bird. I'm just gonna roar here. Because at this point, Conflict should be just win. Oh. Toxic Spikes body press. I think I just go here and Thunderbolt. Actually, do I need to I'm just trying to think about the best way to like not choke this game. I think it's Mew. Actually, it's probably Glim. I'm just gonna power gym this. Dude, I'm gonna be a little mad if this game ends up like this because Krypto literally said he was gonna forfeit and give them the kills. Fantastic. Okay, now I think Talonflame just cleans at this point, right? Temper Flare, just to make sure there's no chance of me losing this. Even if he's max HP, which he's not. Yeah, I'm just gonna give it to Talonflame. If he's cussed up, I'm gonna be kind of mad, but whatever. No, not mad, but it'll be a good bring. Temper Flare doesn't should take that out. I'm just gonna Brave Bird here, take this out, and then that Weavile should be cleaned up by this too. GG. Man, it would have been a 6 out too. Temper Flare. GG. Yeah. Very weird game. I honestly could have choked a little bit. Could have choked a little bit with the Mega Blasters because Mega Blasters kind of just won, but yeah. Just lost some diff, which isn't the worst thing in the world. I think we're fine now. But yeah. Thank you all so much for watching. Until next time, Bash out.